Hello, we are live. Wow, first thing here is a bot. Alex, welcome in. Get abuse. Yeah, I might in all honesty, I might need to get some Oh my god. Dart. It's so good to see you all. Hang on, let me get my video just up and running. There we go. It's so nice to see you. Dart, welcome in. Alex, welcome in. Oh my gosh, I miss you all. I do miss streaming. It's been a rough like end of last week through weekend, but we're here, we're live, and I'm just gonna get set up. Let's see. I hope you're all well. I hope that you're all having a cozy and honestly just gentle start to the week. But oh my gosh. Wow, a bot right at the start of stream. That is a record. If we're being real. That's a record. Whew. Let's see. But account made yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I always if I see a new account, that's an immediate like sus thing. So I am waiting for YouTube to do its thing. Yeah. Okay. But is I guess it is what it is. But I went to the gym this morning. I've added 2 new machines to my workout. So I'm back to doing bicep curls, which I had stopped doing those for a while because of the shoulder pain, but I'm doing them on the machine right now. So that's a kind of exciting. That message is very Instagrammy. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can see that. I'm figuring out why YouTube chat is not running. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. The bulk of chatting sometimes happens on YouTube, but it mostly happens on Twitch. Okay, here we go. And then we'll jump straight into all the things. I'm still just mad at about the meta algorithm, because I really wanted to do like book stuff. Really wanted to do book stuff on Instagram, but their like really creepy algorithm just made it so that I won't be doing that. Already globaled. Yeah. Alright, let me get the starting soon removed. I could just pop the game. And jump right in. Alex, I am loving your food updates. I'm glad to hear. I think it was posted in your Discord that the weekend was fantastic and that you had a good time with Nove, and I can't remember who else you mentioned. But I'm so glad. And Dart, I hope you've had a fantastic weekend as well. There's been a privacy issue regarding Instagram around where I am, so I'm trying not to post anything. Oh, that's scary. Just been arting in a clear sky with lightning and thunder. No clouds, no rain. Oh, yeah, the privacy stuff is just terrifying. And they've never been good with that. Like, oh, it's a spirits are happy day kind crab pot. Experienced anglers know how to craft crab pots. Despite the name, the pots can be used to let's see. Yeah, food has been great lately. Unfortunately, it'll be slowing down because I work today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, well, the work pays for some pretty good food, but that is one thing. Like, in the area where I live that does suck is that there isn't really, like, there's barbecue. There's southern barbecue, but like the pho place opening up was kind of a surprise. It's a 30-minute drive from where we are. Um, no clouds, no rain. Oh, I hope you get more cloud coverage, Dart, just to help. It's a chillier morning, but it's supposed to be mild. Not hot, but just mild. But I've been missing, like, a good poke. Like, that's something I've been really, really missing. Okay. I'm tired of getting trolled by the weather. Rain already. Oh, yeah. Oh, Cozy Corner, good morning to you, too. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Alright, the itch to, maybe do another Skull Cavern run. Beautiful day. Oh, Leia's here. I brought you a gift. It's a sculpture I've been working on just for you. Oh, it's this thing. Wow, that's so sweet. It's called How I Feel About You. It's a knotted pretzel! Yeah, I hear you there. I thought it'd be fun to write you a note. I had so much fun with the cows yesterday. I'm starting to understand why you chose the farmer's life. Hope to see you. I'm feeling like such a player. Or, I'm just feeling like a person who has friends. You know how great that is? Oh, it's only a video game, you say? I'm just kidding. So this is what friendship's like. Alright, we do have to... gotta display her. Cozy Corner, how are you this morning? I hope your week has been well. It's so... oh my god, it's so good to be streaming. It's so good to see everybody. I really needed to take the day on Thursday. I was not feeling well at all, but I'm here now, and I'm very happy to be here. Ooh, there's another dino. Okay, I pet that little guy. I've definitely missed somebody. Okay, there's a duck somewhere. Are you? There we go. It's finally springish here. Aw. Yeah, we're getting there too. I had a cold front this weekend. Let me move these rocks out of the way. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we had a cold front this weekend. Wow! Okay, so don't cut any grass until a while. It's supposed to warm up and it's supposed to be kind of stormy all week. Which I'll admit is very cozy. Hope you're feeling better, by the way. Also, what's today's tea? Today's tea is back to the cardamom. I was craving a cardamom tea. I was actually gonna make just green tea. But I went for cardamom black tea. We had snow on Saturday. Today it's gonna be plus 15, early spring as well. Yeah, no, I hear you there. Yeah, we didn't get any snow, but, we had a frost advisory. Oh, you're on a 3-stream streak. That's a tongue twister. Aw, that's great, though. Yay. Alright, let's, oopsie. I do like seeing the streak thing. I'm glad that's something they actually did give out to all streamers, and not just a random quasi-arbitrary subset. I still think that, I don't know, I still think moments could have gone somewhere. Okay, so next step is, Streak the Georgia Cold. I'm having milk tea, not boba. Oh, boba's so good. That's another thing I miss. There's no boba places, in this area. And it is what it is, but I love boba. I love boba so much. But now I just have my, my cardamom tea that I like to just quickly brew. I don't like boba much, too sugary. Oh, yeah, whenever I get boba out, I actually tell them to not put any sugar in it. Because the tapioca, the balls are... I mean, they're not exactly sweet, but a lot of times they make... The newer boba places that I've been to, the tapioca is, like, partially sugary. Whereas before it was just the starch. Like, a good traditional boba is just the starches, but... Yeah, I know what you mean. I can't do, like, an overly sugary drink. Fido, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I really do. Ooh, what do we have here? Tiger's Eye. Basalt. Let's see. But yeah, I am very much with you there on the sugary. I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. Oh, the bookseller's in town. Let's see if he's got Way of the Wind Part 2. That actually would be worth it. I have so much cash that I'm just kind of... Okay. You run a little bit faster. Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to get it. It's like half my income, but I kind of don't care. Oh my gosh, Gumnus, welcome in. How are you today? Happy Monday. Oh my god, it's good to see you guys. I'm feeling much more with it. But now that I'm adding like all these upper body like machines, I do in a good way. Like I could really feel it. So I used to curl. I used to do regular curls, but after my shoulder when I was diagnosed with the calcific tendonitis, I had to reduce a lot of reps that involved active rotator cuff. But I'm slowly putting those back into my sets. And I'm happy for it because, what's the word? I'm trying to figure out how to describe what I'm trying to describe. Once my body reacclimates to it, I think it will be for the better. Because I'm now like, you know when you go back to do it, when you do a workout, especially if it's something you've never done before or you haven't done in a really long time, suddenly you can feel whenever those muscle groups are activated, and that's kind of what I feel right now. So I'm doing the bicep curls and I'm doing the chest press, which is something I've never done, and I'm glad for it because I think it's important. Let me see. Okay. Yay. Whew, okay, so it's a good day for... Ooh, let's do spicy eel. I'll do coffee. Since I don't have the, do I have anything? Luck and speed. Let's take the salad, and we'll take one of these. I'll take that. I'm just looking. Moss soup. I'll take all of those. Okay. I don't need any of these. Let's see. I have been playing Hades 2 for about 8 hours. Oh my gosh, how are you liking it? Done said hi to everyone. Yay! Done with chat. Hades is definitely a series that I really want to get into at some point. Alright, we'll put this here, and then we'll have all the health stuff. It's a good game. Yeah, it looks... The thing is, I'm a sucker too for any... Like, Greek mythology just in general, retellings. Waiting to play. Oh, yeah. Oh, I hope you're able to play it soon. Greek mythological retelling stories and variations. I watched a little bit of Aura playing Hades 2. And that looked fun. But I also, whenever there's any, like, Greek stories, I'm always like, oh, when is Eos going to show up? Because that's always fun and amusing. Ooh, look at all this. Okay. Wow, seeds. It's a great game. Oh, I believe it. What I've seen of it looks fantastic. Not anytime soon. I'm waiting for a good PC to play it. I put one of my playthroughs on hiatus to finish some... Oh, yeah. Oh, I hear you there. I hear you there. Yeah, I haven't even played Hades 1. I don't think we own Hades, the Hades series. So that's another thing that I keep thinking about is, do we even own the games? Okay, wow, I've got a lot of stuff. Okay. So the first thing, let's drink the coffee. It's a little tough. I was slower to win a run than I was in Hades 1. Ooh, they look really hard. It was on sale during the spring Steam sales. Oh, wow. Yeah, we were looking through it. I missed a couple of things that I really wanted. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really want to get Steins Gate. Ooh. That's a game I've been meaning to play for a really long time. And I'm really looking forward to being able to play Steins Gate. Because that feels like a game, or I've been told that given certain games that I've enjoyed, that Steins Gate would be right there. It's not a very hard game, it's just pretty in-depth. Steins Gate is a fun anime. Yeah, I haven't even seen the anime. I keep deciding, do I want to play the game first? Like, my gut tells me to just play the game first. Yeah, I might actually, So we celebrated our wedding anniversary on Thursday. That's the proper day. We celebrated early, but we did go out to eat. Regardless, I got some brisket again. But my husband's Sold Son's parents gave us a gift card for the anniversary, and we're talking about using it for Steam games. All right. Ooh, jump in! 4 levels. So I might prioritize Steins Gate. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Okay. I don't know how much damage those bugs do, but something gives me the sense that they do a lot. Alright, let's go! Iron! Yay. Give me. Alright. Where the hell are you? Ugh, I don't like that. Alright, it's time to, let's actually just use one of these. Heck yeah. Coal. It would be different game-wise, but you can go play it even if you didn't watch the anime. Yeah, I know the game came out first, and then it was such a hit, the anime got made. So I know that lore. All right, I'm gonna have a spicy eel. And another drink coffee. No. It's so sad. Okay, nice. Hey, how dare you? But eventually I definitely want to watch the anime in addition to experiencing the game. I think I want to experience the game first and then watch the anime. Good one. Another good anime is in the same genre. Oh, I've heard of Psycho-Pass. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh. wow, okay, nice. I definitely want this. What the heck did I get? I got a lot of decent stuff. Alrighty. And a staircase. Yeah, oh my god, that takes me back. So I remember when Psycho-Pass was super popular. Nier Automata is another one. That's a game that I've been really wanting to play. I've been trying and doing, I'd like to think, a pretty good job at avoiding spoilers for it. So I'm admittedly a little proud of myself there, but hey, interrupting my flow. Nier Automata I could yap about, but I will. Oh, that's you know, it's up there for me. I think after Stardew, I'll probably do Pokemon Legends ZA. I think, just because I have it. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm really excited about Tomodachi Life, but there is a part of me that may not just stream it. That may just be something I do for myself. That way I can let it be as weird as I want it to be. I mean, well, I think chat tolerates the weird. That's a big part of this stream. But... Ooh, I'm gonna take a brief pause, because I still have hot tea that I want to drink. The music is stellar, you'll love the singer, she does a great job singing the chaos, like, ooh, that's fun. I've always wanted to be a video game musician, and it's interesting because, so when I watch, like, the Game Awards or any game event, my husband and I both see people in the orchestra, like when they have live musicians, we always see people we knew, like people who studied with us, who were our classmates. And there's one particular person who was one of Solid Sun's peers, and a former very, very good friend, like a best friend. And her little brother I actually tutored. I don't want to say too much, because it's a very small world. They're phenomenal people, but she is always present, and she's done some pretty big stuff. I don't want to say too much, but she's always, I'm just like, oh, in my head I'm like, I want that job. I've done that before, like, I've done Legend of Zelda, the symphony, the Zelda Symphony, because although often they'll have touring musicians, more often than not, they'll send the program to a local orchestra, the professional orchestra, and then, if you're a member of that orchestra, you will perform. And it'll be part of the Pops concert, like a Pops concert kind of thing. So I got to do that. I did that for Zelda. I got to do that for Skyrim, for Final Fantasy. There was a video game night where it was just like a medley of different... and the funny thing is, that was during my time when I wasn't doing a whole lot of gaming. And so I think back and I'm like, oh my god, I did Metal Gear, and that was at the time when I didn't really know anything about Metal Gear other than Snake hides under a cardboard box, that kind of thing. And I was just like, oh my god, I did all this stuff and I didn't know how cool it was. Now that I'm completely steeped in these worlds. One day you'll get the Game Awards gig, we will just, oh, wouldn't that be fun? You have yeah, I mean, it's just stuff that I did. The Pops concerts are the ones that sell out for better or worse, so a lot of orchestras are attending to that. And so it's just one of those things that it's the moneymaker, and a lot of orchestras are not doing great financially, so they have to put in more of these programs. Hi, Sun and Eos. How's Stardew is going great. I'm taking a small break to finish my tea before it gets cold. But good to see you. Good to see you. You have a good medley cap. It's been fun. It's been fun. I miss it. I do miss it though, a lot. But I have no idea where I'd get involved in something like that where I live, which is the sad thing. It is, like, as stressful as living in the city can be, there is, having a lot of things you can do and audition for is a big perk. Speaking of Zelda, there are rumors going on, even if they were for years, that we will get an Ocarina of Time remake. I've been hearing about that. I've been hearing about an Ocarina of Time Switch 2 remake. And I'm so pissed off that everything's coming out for Switch. I mean, it is what it is, like, it's a new console, but I'm not getting a Switch 2. I'm just not getting one, not anytime soon. Okay, I didn't finish my tea, but we'll continue mining. What kind of tea I use? 40-ounce tea glass. Takes 6 tea bags at least. Wow, 2 vanilla, 2 Earl Grey, 2... Ooh, you have good taste. I am actually drinking a cardamom black tea. So it's black tea with cardamom in it. And then I like to put a little, like a splash of, ironically enough, coffee creamer. So I use just vanilla coffee creamer, and I like that. I measure out just a tablespoon because I don't want it to be too creamy. Just enough to have, like, that milk tea, like, vibe. But I like your tea, I like that. The vanilla, cherry, and Earl Grey sounds like one hell of a great combination. They're trying hard to sell the Switch 2 without dropping the price. Yeah, I hate that, because for me, I'm not buying the Switch 2 because it's way too expensive. It is way too pricey. Sounds fancy. Oh, I love cardamom. But yeah, I'm just kind of like, this is me in my current state. I'm just, it's not where I want to, and it's funny because I feel like, oh, well, I'm like a streamer or whatever, but I don't know. Like, I think, where I am, it would take a year's worth of Twitch stream paychecks to even, like, pay for that kind of thing. So I have to think realistically, too, like, because right now, we are in a position where we can't really afford to be, making big purchases on that kind of thing. Ooh, I used 1.5 tablespoons of honey. Ooh, okay, and 6 tablespoons of creamer. Who are you talking about? The Switch? Yeah, I have, both Twitch chat and a YouTube chat, 'cause I'm multi-streaming. So we're all just kinda... I can imagine, yeah, for chatters, that can be like, what the hell is she? What is she talking? What's she going on about? But that sounds tasty. That sounds really tasty. 40 ounces, that's like a good, like, day supply of tea. Now, is that a go-to blend for you? Like something you make every day? Or do you like to vary the, flavors or the types of tea, or... Ooh, okay, we got some iridium. That's cool. Alright. In a moment, I should probably eat something. Maybe like a moss soup. Oh, geez. Alright. Yeah, let's have 1, if not 2 of these. Okay, I think we're good for now. Okay, hi Twitch people! Twitch, today's game is on YouTube, says hello! I like to pass on. I'd like to think we've got a wholesome... So I've seen a lot of multi-streamers, it becomes a, ooh, Twitch versus YouTube thing. But... Yay. They are just the current flavors I have. I use Hardy and Sun tea, no microplastics. Ooh, I hear you there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Majority of the time, I won't even use tea bags. I will use tea leaves. A lot of the teas I make, I blend myself. Hi, YouTube. Oh, Twitch. Multiple Twitch chatters are saying hello. One person in my chat is giving the middle finger to the YouTube chat because that's what we do. Don't worry, chat. She's just crazy and talks to herself, but she's a good person. Yeah, what Twitch, what Dart on Twitch said. It's actually, I'm like actually really talking to myself. I don't even know. I'm just being goofy. But yeah, today's game ends. I do a lot of like the blending myself. I'll blend, so I'll have like a black tea base, and then I will, add herbs, flowers. Inventory full? No. Okay, yeah, we don't need the sap. And actually, this is really cute, but that could probably go. That's not very nice. Oh, I have, I've got a lot of, for what it's worth, so they're using a, it's affection. My Twitch chat has a very chaotic way of showing affection. Aw. Tropical Dragon Claw, welcome in. Ooh, I love that emote. That is really... Ooh, toughenated. Oh, that's cute. I love that emote. That is really pretty. Alright. Alright, yay. We can go. We are little tsunderes. That's true. There's a lot of tsundere energy on Twitch. I mean, there's a lot of something on Twitch. Okay, I'm gonna head down. Oh, maybe eat the other moss soup. Okay, so now we have another slot. You know, I want to say that YouTube is a little more normal than the Twitch chat, but I also, like, when I was streaming Minecraft, got, like, I think it was, like, a role player who was like, I'm Lucifer, and I was like, oh, cool, you have fun with that. So, I don't know if YouTube chat's normal. I don't even know what's normal on the internet anyway, like, what is normal on the internet? I have found myself time and again being like, the internet's full of weirdos. Myself included, I'm a big weirdo. But then it's like, what the hell even is normal? Like, what do you count as normal on the internet? And now I'm just like, I don't know. I actually really don't know. I have to pay attention to the clock. Like, I realize I'm, like, in the skull cavern and, hey, emeralds, give me. Inventory full. Okay. We can get rid of these. I'm normal. Oh, you know, Dragonclaw, that is... Yeah. I'm normal. Oh, Gumnus is normal, too. I mean... Why not? It's getting late. What do we have here? Totally normal. Oh my god, what the heck is that? Oh, what? I don't even know what that is. And now I can't take my eyes off of it. Okay. Wait, it's a twist magnet with a button. And it's like twerking. Oh, I love it. You know what? I love it. I love it. I'm here for this. Okay. I thought of you watching Vampire Diaries when I was watching a rerun episode of One Tree Hill. Yeah, I'm on season 8 now, Vampire Diaries. Yeah, Shirley, you're so normal, Gum. You know, but Gumnus, your flavor of unique is what makes you special in every community that we're a part of. Be it here, be it on HK streams, be it on Aura streams. Oh, okay, that is a vibe. That is complete. It's Elmo, but my first thought when I saw the red before I saw the Elmo, oh, he's got nipples too. Wow. Oh, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. My first thought was Larry the Lobster, Buff Elmo. Yeah, that's our I'm working my way to buff. No, well, not really. I'm just toning, but I've been finally doing curls, like bicep curls again. And I'm using the machine to force myself to stay in a consistent, like, form. But, yeah, Larry the Lobster. Oh, Vampire Diaries. Yeah, we're on season 8, and I'm just like, I don't want this to end. But, I don't know. It's so good. And I looked up, there's a convention, apparently you can meet, like, the cast, which is so awesome to me. Okay, I think it is time to, okay, if this clock strikes 1, I've gotta head out. I don't think I'm gonna find a staircase in time. But, you know... Okay. Alright, it's 1, sadly. What do we get to? Level 22? That's not too bad. Alright, I could probably quickly sell some stuff, right? As long as the cat's not, like, in the way somewhere, we should be fine, right? I'm gonna start saving the jade so I could trade for staircases. We can sell the ruby, sell the diamond, sell the... we have so many carrot seeds? Alright, and now it's time to get to sleep. I had a mixed day of Stardew. Ooh, how did it go? What'd you do? A mixed day of Stardew. Aw. I want to stream the Somnium Files, too, to help refresh my memory on that whole world. As a heads up, the Somnium Files, just because it's been a while since I've played a rated M game, and then there's some content advisories. So the Somnium Files, it's a wonder. It's an anime game. It's super fun. I find it cozy, but I'm a little messed up in what I consider Silent Hill cozy. So maybe don't take my word for it when I say that a quote-unquote horror game is cozy. It is horror. It's a little more thriller than horror, but it does have, there's some gore. So it is, there's some intense violence. It's a mystery. There's kind of a whodunit, like this murder mystery thing that you're solving. I find that very intriguing. The author, the writer of the game is very, like, about these incredible, like, mind-bending, like, plot twists, and the games are super, super story-driven, which I really like. And I had such a great time with the, Somnium Files games. There's a lot of really fun banter in it. There's a found family dynamic between the cast of characters you're working with, and I really like that. But I do know it's a totally different vibe from the kind of games I've been streaming for the past several months, like Minecraft and Stardew and stuff. So I just thought I'd put it out there that it won't be like, I don't know. Ooh, I died in the skull cavern. Oh, that's a mood. On dangerous mode. Ooh, oh, you've got the dangerous caves open? Oh, that's cool. Passed out in my shed. Then went back to the mines and got 100 iridium. That sounds worth it. It's so wild how, like, it can be so up and down in Stardew sometimes. I thought that was from my game. I was like, what is happening? Drop Gibby! That was me in Stardew! Oh, it's a vibe. It's such a vibe. Okay. Alright, let's see. It's gonna be clear and sunny. Ooh, we've got an egg festival. Oh, it seems like only yesterday I beat, Abigail at it. The spirits are very- dang it! Oh my god, every time I see it, the spirits are very happy. I just want to go back to the mines. Oh, the struggle is so real. It's like so real. But the thing is, like, I'm grinding at the moment. Which is why I keep doing it. Let's see. Oh, I should probably also, the first Somnium File or the second? Honestly, both. But I'd start with the first game. I just bought the third game. Like, I caved, it went on sale and I bought it. It was like $35. It's back up to its original price now. But, eventually I'd want to do all of them. But, I'd want to start with the first game just to get everybody clued in. I'm a big, like, Kotaro Uchikoshi is one of my, like, favorite game writers, and his games are such a joy. Hey, how's stream going? Stream is going wonderfully. Welcome in. Okay, what are we doing? Alrighty. Watching from the Midwest while my girlfriend and our storm-chasing crew are still asleep. Holy, oh my god, that sounds badass. That sounds awesome. Oh my god, that's so cool. Well, stay safe. Still safe, but I can imagine that's like a blast of a time. I've seen the first game, not played it myself yet, and I've not seen or played the second. I love the second game. Dragon Claw, the second game was so... I love that cast of characters. It's hard to explain. Like, it's so... They're so lovable. I love, like, Koname Date is such a likable, like, protagonist, even with the snark and the deadpan. Like, he's just so great. I'm about to start fire to cook breakfast. Oh my gosh! Well, wow! That's I almost jokingly would ask, but what are you doing on Twitch? But not, it's that dumb humor. But yeah, well, thank you for hanging out the stream. What are you cooking for everybody? God, that sounds so good. Oh my god, that sounds so cool. Zane, good morning. Welcome in. How are you? How's Minecraft going? Alright, Egg Festival is tomorrow. Excuse me. Oh, I keep forgetting I do have this. Requires scythe. Okay, so it's... Wow. Luckily we packaged food and we got from passing through towns. Wow, you're like on a dream trip. This is so awesome. This is really, really cool. Like, I've never done anything like storm tracing, but my husband and I really like to hike. And we'll do like day trips. So, for our wedding anniversary, we took a day, we drove out, so I live in South Carolina, we drove out to Georgia and we did some hiking, like just took the morning and then found the cutest little cafe to have lunch and eventually made our way back. I think you will love the Nier series, it has the same plot twist. Yeah, that's why, like, Nier Automata, it's one of those, like, if you like the Uchikoshi games, one of the biggest things, the biggest recommendations are, Nier Automata, Danganronpa, and Steins Gate. They seem to be the big, like, three. I had to end the servers getting a bit expensive, but I should get back to it. Oh, yeah. That's the struggle. That's the struggle, and the thing that just sucks with Minecraft. Like, I hate that you have to pay for the servers. Like, I'm still a big believer in, I just want to buy the game and have the game. But I also get that, I mean, I don't know. I'm so torn. I'm so torn about all that. $30 a month. That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. I'm cooking bacon, egg omelet. Oh, and leftover. That sounds delicious. Like a good super protein and high energy breakfast. They are smaller breakfast so we can hit the road soon. Yeah, that is a lot. I agree with Dart. That's a lot of money. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, stay safe. Have fun. That's really cool. I almost want to ask what kinds of storms you're chasing. You do not have to share anything you're not comfortable with, and you know, protect your safety and location and privacy first and foremost. But that sounds really, really cool. And it was just me in there for the most part. Aww. Only Twister. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. The Midwest. I lived in the Midwest for years, so I can definitely relate to that. It was always one of those, how do you describe it? I cannot see my animals. Seeing, like, tornado shelters in every building. So I saved the world to my PC. We have now for 14 years. Wow, I love the Midwest. I'm not gonna lie, I really missed it. We moved to South Carolina back last summer, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I was really hoping we'd end up in the Midwest. So I miss it a lot. I may take a break from Minecraft because my brain needs a break. Yeah, I hear you. I could have probably continued playing Minecraft, but I will admit, I think for me personally, taking a break from streaming Minecraft, was needed. For lack of a better way to put it. I think I just needed that break mentally. And I enjoyed streaming it, but it was just one of those, I mean, you know, like you guys, like, I'm a very, like, chill, relaxed player. I'm not, you know, I'm not here to get good or whatever. I'm here to engage with chatters, to have a good time, and to just, I don't know, to just be, for the vibes. I'll say for the vibes. But there are a lot of people who, I don't know, who just take the game way too seriously. And it's okay to be, like, a hardcore, not just a hardcore game, but, like, it's okay to be really, really invested in, like, speedrunning and top tier, but, like, coming into people's chats and backseating because, you know, the streamer is more casual or more relaxed is just, that's exhausting. I met my girlfriend along the way. She became an amazing member and second leader, plus she's got connections with Media Owl. That is really cool. Oh my god, and that sounds like a really romantic way to meet your, like, significant other. Streamer, go to set coordinates and do as I say. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, like, it's just one of those, babysitting all of that and having to repeat myself over and over, like, I'm gonna play the game how I want to. That is just, it gets tiring after a time. But the thing is, like, I do want to eventually go back, because I do know that a lot of my regulars are invested in that hardcore world we have, so eventually I will head back there, but I don't know when. She works for KWLN News in South Camp. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. Well, and I know that, storm chasing, is, what do you call it? I'm trying to... Ooh, do I want to sell the Star Grade unmilled rice? Let's just, yeah, we'll sell that and keep the normal one. It's one of those things that I know... I can speak. I really can speak, but my brain is turned off. As far as understanding ecosystems, understanding weather phenomena, meteorology, it's all, super informative. So it's, I know it's good work, and it's just fun. It is really, it's fun. Alright, I don't know if it's a good luck day. Maybe today, instead of doing the, mines, maybe we do a little bit of panning, see if we can get some iridium there, and, maybe we, like, work on some friendships as well, because we are still trying to romance. Alright, so these three are maxed out. Alex is not maxed out, Leah's not maxed out, Abigail's not maxed out, Penny's not maxed out. Okay, let's see. Carry these, carry these. Leah would like the salad, I'm sure. Let me see. It may sound corny, but it's not corny at all. No, we are here for wholesome. That sounds lovely. She showed me life is more than just surviving a career. That sounds very wholesome. I'm very happy for both of you. Be right back, I'm gonna get some ice cream. Yay! Ooh, you'll have to tell us what flavor you get when you come back. Dart is on the same wavelength I am. Okay. So let's do some, oh, wait, Abigail. Abigail, she likes amethysts. Okay. Okay. Look forward to one day seeing her wear white and, oh, yeah. Well, I hope that you're able to make that happen. Okay. Yeah, no, that's very sweet. That's very, very sweet. I appreciate you sharing that. I know a lot of people aren't, I don't know. It's nice to get, like, stories. Stories from people and experiences and all that, so. Alright, so Alex is up there. We'll give him his thing. I've already been looking into- oh my gosh! Yay! I should probably trash the trash. There we go. Oh, whoops. Well, I may as well talk to him then. Oh boy. I've already spoken with their family and our crew. Nice! Very nice. We are really at our own pace at this point. Something that I can also do is upgrade my tools to iridium, starting with the pickaxe. I'll do that on a bad luck day. So, yeah. Ooh, let's say hi to Elliot. It takes several hours each morning to make my hair look this good. Of course it does. Did you talk to her about it, or does she prefer to be completely surprised? Ooh! Asking all the... Zane, what kind of ice cream did you get? Oh, today we're planning to head down to Oklahoma or Missouri to help. They got hit hard. Oh my gosh, yeah, the Midwest is just... I feel so bad. And right now, this early spring, For those who aren't familiar with like the U.S. Midwest weather, it is wild in March, April. I've lived in Missouri, and I've lived in Indiana, and this time of year, you really never know what the week's weather was going to look like. You could have a tornado, a thunderstorm, hail, and a snowstorm all in the same week. Like one day, the temperature could be like 20 Fahrenheit, then the next day it's 70 Fahrenheit and thundering. Like it's insane. And I'll never forget, it was like end of April, I was teaching, and my poor students came, it's like, it's April 30th and it's snowing. Why is it snowing and can it stop? And I felt so bad, because it's such a mood, first and foremost, but, alright. Okay, let's, we've discussed it, but we used to joke around about it. Oh, let's wait till we're rich. Aw. I have raspberry sorbet. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. I hope you enjoy that. Aha! This is what we want. Let's see. I got another lucky ring! Okay, so what I've always wanted to do, I'm not gonna do this because I need the glowstone ring. If I put 2 lucky rings, does that increase my luck? I don't want her to get suspicious that I was planning to propose. Aw. No, sure, I know, yeah. Yeah, if you live together, I know I can relate. It can be very hard to surprise, like, a significant other if you live with them. You know, my poor husband, I kind of left him to it, but it was, so obvious. I say this very endearingly, but it was very, very obvious when he was, it was very sweet, but it was like, oh, this is so obvious. It was kind of... But it was still, the method was still very surprising, and then there were some hiccups, with when he got the ring. It kept getting delayed, because I'm a very petite human, and so they kept having to resize it. The first ring, they, like, shattered in resizing it. And so he had to... It was delayed, like, multiple times, so... I'm hoping, for you that you have an easier time of it. But it was all still special, like, no matter what. Okay. I love clearing these... Yeah, this is why we come here. Because you get things like this. This is... I believe it's aquamarine. Yep. My father-in-law half ruined the surprise, so I was suspicious. Yeah. Oh my god. So your father-in-law is a lot like my dad. My dad gets so excited he can't keep surprises, and it's endearing. But I can understand why it's like, oh my god. The tree reminded me of the stream I was watching earlier. They were showing sakura trees blossoming. It's pretty awesome to experience. Aw. I knew this is the first time we met on the road. I wanted to know her forever. Sure. Oh, that's special. I wish you two the best. Alrighty, I'm gonna cite this. There we go. Panning is really good. So we got a lot of really nice things from panning. Oh, there we go. Okay, just iron. That's fine. We've been married since 2017. Aww. I met my husband in 2017. Obviously, we weren't married then. And it's kind of hilarious because, so my husband, we met in grad school. And for both of us, it was our second master's. He'd already done a master's. I'd already done a master's. And what was amusing about that is he was like the class recluse, for lack of a better way to put it. He didn't really mingle with a lot of people. He was very shy, very quiet. He kept to himself. I didn't really start getting to know him until our last semester. We took a doctoral seminar together. We were in the same performing ensembles. And suddenly I don't know. It's ironic we lost our physical home to tornado, but I told her, baby, I'm home here with you. Oh, yeah, no, that sucks. That's rough. Be right back, I'm in Adland. Also, the pic you shared with him and the dog was, yeah. Yeah, those were his family dogs, but during the pandemic, we were, like, constantly with them. I constantly had the dogs around. Oh my god. It really cemented to me that, if we ever head down the pet route, I would probably get some kind of small dog. We met in 2011, married in 2015. Oh, that's sweet. That's really, really sweet. Alright, I should probably... Let me go to the saloon and see who's in there. So I've only gifted... I attempted to give one gift and I didn't gift anybody else. We met in 2014. Wow. That's so sweet. Oh, I love everybody's sharing their, Okay. That's so sweet, guys. Seriously. Oh, I should have read that. Dang it! Okay. Is there anyone else here I can gift? Oh, today's Friday. The seasons of pastels. I actually prefer jewel tones. I like jewel tones too. I'm a jewel tone. A lot of people who meet me think that I'd be more into pastels, and I'm just not. I like them, but I prefer the like bright, vivid colors. Oh, Zane isn't. Oh. If I give the cue ball a top spin, maybe I could. Oh, Sam likes the Joja Colas. So we can... Oh my god, okay. Apparently I've been shamelessly gifting everybody things. Cute. So sorry, 1 minute ad. I did not hear. You're fine. You're fine. Not to go into debate about the series, but are you interested in the new Harry Potter series? Ooh, yeah, I definitely know debates. Yes, I am. Harry Potter was my childhood, like, series. I read that, I loved it, and I did watch the ad for it. I know there's a lot of internet flame, but as a show itself, it looks so dang cute, and I'm excited by the fact that looks like they're going into, like, the board, like, smelting and, like, the pre-Hogwarts life. I liked that Hermione actually had real bushy hair and, like, the buck teeth, like, the large front teeth, like, I also like that, Petunia is actually blonde, which is the way she was described, so it's not really a big deal. Like, the visual stuff I get for screenplays, you've got to go with who fits the part big picture, regardless of what they look like, but I feel like they did a really, really stellar job with some casting. The kids are so cute, like, the new Harry looks adorable, and I've seen Daniel Radcliffe, like, he's happy to be, passing the baton, that kind of thing, so it's, I don't know. Alright. Perfect. So we've given a few gifts, but oh my god. I'm thinking of getting a Princess Diamond on an Infinity Band. Yeah, why not? Why not? That sounds like a really lovely design. The Princess Cut's a really nice design. I'm trying to think what I want to do. So, okay. I can't gift Leah anything anymore at this point, but I've talked to everybody I've wanted to talk to. Okay. Welcome back, Zane. Ooh, let's see. I try. Yeah, I'm a fan of Bach, too. God, I don't want to throw away the lucky ring, because when the forge... Yeah, I don't want to throw it away, because when the forge opens up, it will be nice to forge... To have the option to forge it. With, like, the, with something. Hey Bach, what was Beethoven like? Yeah, Dart is on something. Beethoven was, not very nice. It's hilarious, but like, but he was troubled. He had some serious mental health issues. And, you know, people back then didn't really think about mental health the way it's thought of in our day and age. Which, you know, is what it is, needless to say. But he had issues. But he was also depressed, frustrated. People love to romanticize it, but he will definitely laugh about it. Wait till Beethoven hears about this. Do you know why he went deaf, Alex? Do you know the cause of his deafness? I like to just ask people because it's not funny, but it's let's catch 4 fish. Put them in the smokers. He got his deafness was a result of syphilis. I had an ex who admired Beethoven. He was a real yeah. He was an angry, but I'm actually working on a Beethoven sonata right now. It's one I'm rehashing it from my master's days. I love the music. It's intense. From syphilis, an STD caused deafness. I'm not going to get that chest. I could have, but I really want to guarantee iridium grade. Alright, one more. Syphilis from a partner. And it's more creepy still. It was, it's speculated that it was one of his piano students that he was having an affair with. That's not a fish. Let's get a fish. Ew! Yeah. Yep. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, people like to romanticize and idealize like their writers, authors, celebrities, but a lot of artists are, you know, they're just people. There's a not so fun fact. They're just people, and more often than not, they're usually not very good people. Oh, misclicked. And it is what it is, but didn't Picasso have syphilis too? I don't know. I actually admittedly do not know. Mozart liked fart jokes. Yeah, he liked poop. Mozart would have been a bald man like TTSer. He would have been, because he would have fit in with all of that. Mozart was such a degenerate, and it's really funny to think about, to be honest. Alright, there's our 4 iridium fishies. Mozart was kind of mean too, I will say. It's funny, but it's like, when I was full-time teaching piano, my late beginners, I always introduced them to Thomas Atwood, who wrote lovely little sonatinas for students. So I give them a sonatina to introduce them to simple, like, binary forms and to eventually prepare them for learning sonatas. And Thomas Atwood was a student of Mozart, and Mozart was scathing, and see in some of his letters to Atwood, and it seems like they had like a banter, but Mozart really looked down on Atwood. And he wrote some really crass things to him. Wasn't Picasso also a gigantic asshole? That wouldn't surprise me. I don't know a lot about Picasso personally, admittedly. I can hear him cook a requiem and make Joanna sing the obnoxious crew. Yeah, well, he has, and the funny thing is, like, he's got some really crass, like, choral motets and hymns and anthems. Like, he set in, like, a church chorale style, like, some really, like explicit, like, very degenerate, kind of disgusting text. And people hear, like, this is so beautiful. I'm like, yeah, you know what the German means, right? And I'm not going to translate it right. I mean, this is not a family-friendly stream. But it's, like, it's wild. Hence the Les Demoiselles d'Avignon painting. He hated women because of it. He asked weird stuff to his mistresses to not go to... Yeah. Well, Mozart was also... You know, Dart, he... there's a whole legacy. Like, so a lot of his famous opera roles... it's really... If he didn't like a singer that he was writing for, boy, did it show. So, the Fior di Ligi from Così fan tutte comes to mind. And I actually really like her aria. Her aria Come Scoglio is one of the hardest arias that a soprano could tackle because it has really low, like mezzo, like bordering on contralto register that you have to power through, but it also has the high coloratura stuff. And he wrote it in a specific way because the singer, the soprano that he was writing for, would bob her head every time she hit registers. So I wrote this like, Come scoglio e resta. And then he had this over like back and forth, up and down, because he wanted to watch her head bob on stage and he wanted her to be laughed at. And that is exactly what happened when that opera debuted. And so he wrote it deliberately just so she could look like a clown. And he was petty. And then on the converse, like the role Susanna, the soprano who sang Susanna, she was a very light soprano, but she didn't have a big range. And so he wrote the role of Susanna to fit her range and to still make her the star. So he gave her a lot of solos and ensemble work. Like she was the star in many of those. But he didn't give her like crazy high notes. I think the highest note for Susanna was a high B flat, which every soprano is expected to sing, but not all sopranos can hit it. Why is Twitch different? Why can't I change the volume? Oh, that's weird. I won't go to details for Picasso, but yeah, it's dark. Good morning. Bernice, welcome in. Good morning. I'm babbling about opera. I'm babbling about how Mozart was a degenerate asshole, and it's beautiful. Twitch has been weird lately. I even had friends where I live, but I couldn't see them on my follow list. Yeah, but, and then there were people, like, the soprano who debuted Queen of the Night was a legend. She was a legend of her time, and so he wrote that role to showcase her voice, her range, and the power. It's so awesome to hear you. Oh, to go! I have zero knowledge, so I'm amazed. Well, opera is a big part of my world. Like I'm opera trained. I've never performed a full opera. I've coached operas. I've accompanied scenes, and I've done scene studies, so opera workshop. Actually, that's not true. I have done full operas, but in the chorus. I've never done solos. I've studied solos and studied roles, and the thing I know about Mozart because my voice is best suited to Mozart. Like I'm definitely not a Wagnerian. I can't sing Wagner. It's too big, and I don't know that I want to. I love the music. It's not for me. Like the only Verdi I've sung, I did Nannetta's aria. Nannetta is a soubrette role, so she's like the little like derpy young girl. Like all my roles were like soubrette, so meaning ingenue, so like young girls, maidens, quote unquote, cupids. Those were kind of the roles that I was always told to study. I did Susanna. I did study Susanna. I actually, it's funny because when I first started voice lessons, my voice teachers thought I was a mezzo, so my first aria was from Marriage of Figaro. It was Cherubino's Voi che sapete, which is sung by sopranos and mezzos, but it's like a star mezzo role. Mezzos are usually cast in that because Cherubino is a boy, and so they put like the middle-voiced women. Let's see. He also liked shorter women and considered them doormats and wanted them submit. Yeah, a lot of people in his generation were that way, and even tried to ruin one of his ex's careers. Disgusting. A real Picasso. Oh, Dart, you are amazing. That's funny. But, yeah, yay. It's just fun stuff. I'm not vocally warmed up either. A lot of my vocalization these days has been, of all things, Schubert. Which is interesting because when I was studying, my voice teachers wanted me to focus on arias, like so opera. Because that's where all the, like, technical, like, the vocal Olympics, as people like to call it. Ooh, why am I suddenly making... Oh, it's because I sold two things. When I learned about that in art class, I was disgusted we were supposed to do an art piece based on his way of paintings. I said, no, I won't. Yeah, and I speak from experience because I'm in the arts and the performing arts. A lot of people love to idolize the people who create the art they like to consume. And I've learned firsthand that is a very dangerous thing to do. It's why, like, when I see, like, cancel culture freaking out because, oh no, an author is a shitbag, but he wrote these books and they get so conflicted. And it's like, you have to there's a certain point, and the thing is, I don't want to get into it because I don't want to get into like the ethics of funding someone who is actively like causing harm or whatever. I'm not going to get into it because that's not my bag of tea. But I am saying is that like people assume that they're artists, the artists they like, the musicians they like, the writers they like, they assume they're saintly because they did this wonderful thing. But a lot of people who do like wonderful things or create wonderful art are messed up, like seriously messed up. Wagner is case in point. Wagner is considered to be the father of the modern film score industry, of the modern soundtrack. His music was genuinely phenomenal and very cutting edge in history, but Wagner was like scum of the earth, like awful. He did not pay his bills on time. He defaulted on multiple loans. He was in prison for on and off during his career because of like weird, like questionable money issues and embezzlement and all kinds of really weird things. He was also had violent tendencies, and then more and problematic too. He was, I mean, like everybody in his era, is just the way that generation thought. He was big on the like supremacy thing. He would said a lot of like really racist stuff. And a lot of people get like, oh, how can we still perform Wagner? I'm like, nah, you've got to, like, how can you perform anyone? Technically, everybody in that era was, like, it's just, that was that generation. But a lot of people, they want their favorite, beloved, like, artists to be these saints, and they're just not. Separating art and the artist can be fit. And yeah, and that's why I'm not going into it, because the thing is, it's one thing to be, like, someone, like, you're funding an author who is using her money, as an example, to actively harm, like, people, like, that kind of thing. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know, but at some point, like, you can't put them on the pedestal of sainthood. You can admire that they produced something great, but you can't, like, people, like, kind of worship, they're like, oh, you're so talented. I'm like, yeah, but to get to, like, that status, you also have to grind like nobody's business. Practice on end, nonstop, put yourself through the grueling task of, like, climbing that mountain. There's a certain artist who made Graduation. Ooh, what about him, Alex? But a lot of people, the thing is, they get really attached. And they also get attached to hating on artists, too. That is a thing. And then they get really pissy. It's like I'm not gonna lie, I've decided I'm not gonna be inauthentic, because, like, I read Harry Potter growing up, and those series will always, mean what they mean to me, because those books were there for me at a time when I didn't have friends. I grew up in that world, and I'm not gonna decide to cancel it simply because the whole world decided to cancel the author. Or because the author's made some questionable decisions and is, kind of bold and unfiltered on social media. Like, I don't know. But that's all I'm going to say on that, because I don't want to open that can of worms. Not interested. I didn't know anything about him until I did an essay on Les Demoiselles d'Avignon. Part of history is also gleaning insight into the way artists, especially artists of history, and I don't just mean visual artists, I mean performing artists, artists of any and all media, is about gleaning how they fit within the narrative of the world and the time period they fit in. Who was going with the grain? Who was against the grain? So, I read a lot of comparative literature and comparative theories, and one of the ones that I've been really invested in is, it's an author on decolonial text that describes how Jane Austen's books, while they are fictional, and they were considered at the time the chick lit. Nowadays they're considered literary masterpieces, and for good reason. But back when they were published, they were like, oh, this is the fun stuff. But a lot of people have said, and especially in things like Mansfield Park is the big one, because Mansfield Park comes face to face with the colonization of India and the Indian slave trade, and it is mentioned explicitly in that book. And some literary theorists and philosophers will say these are a good insight to the way contemporaries were viewing the politics of their time. And while there are only subtle depictions, how do I put it? Mansfield Park, so literary scholars and literature PhD people, and I was in that scene because I wrote a paper on Mansfield Park during my master's, because I did my master's, I minored in British literature, and what's really phenomenal about Mansfield Park is there are debates on was this a political novel, but really, really masked under this sort of strange kind of Cinderella story where there's not really a Cinderella, it's not really a love story. And it's very different in tone from like Sense and Sensibility or Emma or Pride and Prejudice. This one actually does, you have the character who was in India and was working in India and then has these like sketchbooks of like things that were happening over in the colonies and that kind of thing. That kind of thing. What was I saying? And so a lot of scholars in our day and age actually talk about how those novels, while entirely fictional, can glean insights to here's a contemporary who is including this like political idea or this historical event to shed light on a on the situation, the realities of her time. Let's see, I don't know anything. Okay, I read that. Oh yeah, there's been something similar going on with an artist in art program where they promoted AI art and people were mad about the artist and they can actually paint, but when the AI wrote and said, yeah, that gets tricky. And AI is, there's gotta be regulation. Like, I hate it. But it's probably not going away, and so regulation is, I think, the best way to go. I don't support a certain writer because they use their money. Yeah, Zane, that's what I was mentioning, is that, like, it's one thing to be like, I'm choosing to withhold funds because of specific stuff, but I get it. I get that. Faded, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm glad I learned about history. Some artists are just super crude and actual over-the-top pedestal of entire... Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, and I speak firsthand because I was, I've been on the receiving end of some serious abuse at the hands of people I really admired. And that's when I learned, like, firsthand. Like, conductors I really look up to, or really, and who were just not only abusive, but, and I don't want to go there, I don't want to talk about it, and I also don't want to trauma dump. But, like, those who are, not only just abusers, but who, are depraved, for lack of a better way to put it. Well, here's the thing, Alex. Never meet your heroes. Like, I was performing with my quote-unquote heroes. Like, I was a young artist program, and I'm under a conductor who is, like, world famous and celebrated, but the guy also, like, harasses or, like, assaults people. Like, that kind of thing. So, I learned firsthand, like, seriously firsthand, that it's like, yep, you gotta take the person out of the equation kind of thing. And then there have been, and I think these are, like, you all know about the Met Opera director, and I don't want to even get into it, but Streamer was like yeah, I was, I was, and on more than one occasion. EOS worked with Terrence Fletcher Newton, but it's the one area, God, I hate cancel culture, but a lot of directors have been removed from positions of power. But these were people who were committing, like, serious atrocities and permanently damaging not only people, but, like, careers. There was just, and it gets really iffy. And it's just, I probably shouldn't be going into it. But there is just, there's a lot of, like, yeah. But I don't want to get into it. I'm here and I'm cool. What it's meant for me, the older that I've gotten, is I don't give a shit who I'm working with. And it's just, incidentally, like, during my master's, I had the opportunity to once again perform with another, like, world famous, like, conductor as part of the ensemble. And I just stonewalled. I'm like, I'm here to perform. I'm here to be a part of a show. It didn't stop me from, like, getting a photo with Penderecki. because that's like, this man is a legend. For those who don't know, Penderecki is a, famous 20th century avant-garde composer. His signature work in the academics world is Threnody for the Victims of Hiroshima, but he, a lot of his music got used in horror films, notably The Shining. So Jack Nicholson, The Shining uses a lot of the Penderecki, like those really, like, high jarring, but I got to perform for a very, very important event. I don't want to say what it is because it's easily traceable and I don't, doxing and all that. But I did actually, stay back after dress rehearsal and I got a picture with him. And I could post it in my Discord. It may be, like, really old in my Discord, but That was one that I was like, okay, I've got to do that. But anytime I've had to like work with one of those like really really big charismatic, you know, internationally famous conductors, I've just kind of like pull back. I'm here to perform. I'm here to, you know, do my part and then book it. Like get the hell out kind of thing. But poor Penderecki, he was I think he had a really rough patch. His health was not super great. His wife is such a sweetheart, though. She was, God, she was delightful. She was very cute. Very social, very, like, wholesomely chatty. It's hard to explain. Ooh, it's the egg hunt. Alright, it's a neutral day, but today is the egg hunt. You knew the name sounded familiar. Yeah. I mean, when you're in classical music, and when you get to, like, really big stuff, you just kind of... Have you heard of Greg Gilpin? I have not. But, you know, there's the cutthroat, there's all the stuff, but there's also a lot of... I don't know, you get a lot of, opportunity to do some pretty cool stuff, too, and nobody can take that away from me. And that's something that I cling to, especially the older that I get. That's, special to me. Alright, there's one dino. There he is! Look at him go. Oh, he's like going so fast. Like, give me the grass, give me the grass. Oh, that was so cute. God, it's so cute. I love this game so much. Who is Greg Gilpin, Alex? Alright, let's, should be right back. While I wait, I'm gonna go use the restroom. Give me just one moment. Oh, I finished all my tea. Whew. Alright, we are back. Composer dude that my choir teacher either worked with or talked to when I was in middle school. I conducted, directed something about an honor choir, but honestly know little, nothing, just barely remember the name. Oh, yeah, the choral word, and this isn't an insult, is saturated with composers. I've composed for choirs, like, so I've got, like, music that's technically out there. It's not an insult or anything, it's just there's so many. Greg Gilpin. The funny thing is, I may have actually... I'm gonna quickly just look it up, just because I'm curious to know if I've performed anything. Because I was a big choral musician. Oh. Okay, you know what's funny? I see him and I'm like, yeah, I have worked with this guy. Like, I know this guy. Let me see. Oh, geez. Yeah, okay. I have worked with this guy and I'm pretty sure I've performed his music. Um, okay, yeah, I do know him. I do know him. Just, it slipped my mind. Sorry, just at the minute that I saw him, like, yep, I know this guy. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, that's my world. The classical music world is, it's so funny. Like, so before I met my husband, I was a like conservatory teacher, pre-college teacher, and I had a list of my favorite performers to send YouTube links of to my own students as models and demonstrations of how I want them, like planting in them good performance habits and to give them performers. And it's so funny. One of the musicians, one of the violinists, who's a big violinist. She is a world famous violinist, but she's a very good, very clean, crisp violinist. And I remember I was just casually talking to my husband about how, like, oh, I like to send these recordings because they're so clinical and technical to my string players because it's a good demonstration. And it was like, oh, yeah, he married my best friend, or like he was dating my best friend for a while. So they would like go to bars together. And I'm just, oh, okay. Like just like random stuff like that. That's just very, not only very small world, but it was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But my husband is, very, like, hardcore. Like, if you are a musician and you made it to New York, you know everybody, like, actually know everybody. And he is, above and beyond. I can't give his name because you can find some, but he does have, like, albums and things out. I'm on albums, but I'm not on big label albums as a soloist, just as an ensemble member. Which to me, like, I don't know. I don't really care about the, Ancient fruit! Hell yes! It's been dormant for eons. Time to make some kegs. Oh boy. Oh, I'm so excited now. This is big. Okay. It's also, do I have the crafting recipe for a seed maker? Oh, I can make an oil maker. I can make a keg. I should make a keg. Where's my seed maker? How the hell do I not have a seed maker? Okay. Well, Drets. This is very funny, though. I don't know what... I don't know that name to... yeah, I feel bad saying... Like, I get that a lot, because, like, I've performed a lot. And I've been looking on and off at, like, places to audition for, and the minute they say, okay, we want a resume, but we're more interested in a performance CV, and I'm just like, well, shit. I have not updated mine in, like, a decade. And it's something I need to do, and this is honestly the best time for me to do it, because, for lack of a better way to put it, okay, ooh, I don't want to cook this. Got some beans. Everything else must be sold. But yeah, I do get those things where I just, like, I'll see a face and everything. It's like, oh, I remember that. And, so he's a big ACDA, like, person as well. And I was big on that. Like, it's a big choral convention. So that's, I take no offense, my performing days are few and long behind me. I do just remember. Oh, I didn't know you were a choir person, Alex. I love that. I love that so much. What was your voice type? I'm going to guess that you were probably like a medium tenor. I could see high baritone or low tenor for you just based on your speaking voice. But speaking voices don't always correlate to voice types. And you don't have to share anything you don't want to. It's just, I love meeting choir people, and so it's a vibe for me, personally. The Egg Festival has begun in the square. Alright. Third row tenor in 6th grade bass. Okay, so yeah. That doesn't surprise me. You could sometimes kind of guess, based on the timbre of one's voice, but it's not always accurate. A lot of people And my thing is, I think I sound like a soprano when I talk, but a lot of people, when they hear me speak, they think that I am, they do think, oh, more mezzo, because my sound's a little more, it's not shrill. Do you think I'm too old to do the egg hunt? Never. Never, we're not too old. I would do an egg hunt. I'm almost 40. I don't care. Kinda miss the winter. Yeah, I do too. I wonder what happened to my arms and legs. If I ate 30 eggs a day, your cholesterol would shoot through the roof. You do sound like us. Yeah, I thought so too. And I am a soprano, vocally a soprano. The thing is, I have been contracted to do soprano and mezzo, and honestly, I even, in my choir days, I did used to sing alto too, because I have the range for it. I don't like singing it, but I do have the range for it, and I can, to some extent, I mean, you don't, the kind of ensemble work I did, when I sang Bach, I had to project, and that was, not too bad, because it was traditional continuo. Hello, happy Monday, everybody, favorite day of the week. Marvin, happy Monday, happy Holy Week. I hope that you are having a wonderful, I hope you had a lovely Palm Sunday, as well. I love this week so much in the liturgical calendar. And I'm kind of amiss that I don't have, like, a church gig, because I love, like, the liturgy and the music, for whole, like, 2 years ago, I got to sing the Stainer Crucifixion Oratorio, and, oh my god, it was such a, it was wonderful. What's your favorite piece to perform? Oh, I have too many. It would depend on the instrument. Vocally, I really want another chance to perform the Brahms Requiem. And I did actually cry a little bit when one of the ensembles that I've been wanting to audition for, it's in another state, so I can't do it. They're performing the Brahms Requiem in October. It's part of like a memorial event. And I saw that and my heart actually broke a little. It's like, I want to audition for this, but this is like 3 states away. And I actually brought it up with my husband as a, flying out and maybe just going for that one set, but but favorite pieces to perform? I don't know. I love getting to do, like, I miss being a symphonic orchestra player, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I'm trying to think. I loved being a concerto orchestra player. Like being in the orchestra behind a soloist. Because that was always a vibe. And soloists who are good enough to play with an orchestra, oh my god, that is delightful. So delightful. Choral music is endless. It was a good Palm Sunday, lots of fun lore building this week that happened. Yeah. Do you like a good Requiem? Absolutely. The Requiem is one of my favorite, liturgical genres, for lack of a better way to put it. Genre is not the right word. But, I love singing them. I was, years ago, Marvin, I was actually writing a Requiem with the traditional Catholic liturgy, the Latin liturgy. I wrote a Requiem on Twitch. I have 6 movements, so I wrote the Requiem, the Introit, the Gloria, and then I started the Dies Irae. And I think I wrote... Guys, did I write a Sanctus? I don't remember if I wrote a Sanctus. But I had like 6 movements down. It's on my PC, and one of the goals is eventually finishing that and then publishing it as, this was a Requiem composed on Twitch, question mark? She said she wrote a Requiem abroad. No, I love it. The thing is, so I performed for an album that got nominated for 2 Grammys, and it was a Requiem. It wasn't a traditional, like, Latin Requiem. But that is, to this day, one of the things that I am singularly most proud of in my performing career, mostly because of how big it got. Because as a result of that, anybody who performed on that album gets to say that they're a Grammy-nominated artist, and that is kind of unreal. Like, I still think about that, and I was like, holy shit, it's unreal. And so I'm just, yeah. You know, now that I look at it, I wasn't a real bass, definitely more bare. Yeah, that's what I was saying, is that you're not like a bass, like a deep bass, but I could see, like, the medium. You'd probably comfortably sing, like, tenor 2 or baritone 1. You started the Sanctus, but never continued it. Okay. that's something we might have to do again. So honestly, I may just do some, like, I want to do art streams. I really want to do art streams. But I would love to do composing streams again, because that's something that I personally miss. I don't know if... I don't know. Okay, what are we doing? Composing streams, yeah, that would be fun. Okay, I guess we could start the... I will say I do think my voice was deeper back then. I think my voice is settled to what you hear on stream. I'm at that age. That's fair. That is more than fair. Alright, egg hunt time. Let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him. Calm down. No, I will not be calm. Oh, he's talking to the kids. What? But... yeah, it's always funny to me that a lot of people can't actually place my voice, which is hysterical. And also, like, I don't think it's that hard. But... okay, there's one up here. Shoot. Abigail, nope. Haha. Nope, 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 nope. I've got way of the wind. I have fire in my feet. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's mine. There are so many eggs everywhere. Aha. Time is counting. Haha. Is Easter in Stardew Valley? Is it? Yeah, this is the Easter equivalent of Easter. Sewer eggs. I'm the winner. I got 9 eggs. Abigail's gonna be so salty. A prize ticket, okay. Well, that's it for this year's Eggs Festival. Thanks for coming. Okay. I don't know why it's so fun. It's always fun beating Abigail. Voice tone is always on a continuous change even if you ate. Yeah, it does change. It does change. And some people do actually, their voice types change. My voice professor, when I was at the Vocal Academy, she would always tell us, she started as a high soprano, then a full lyric soprano, and then a mezzo soprano. And these days, and the bulk of her career was as a mezzo. She was the Carmen mezzo for decades. Why don't we do the thing where we just catch a bunch of fish? Also, when you've been... yeah, if you're a professional vocalist, though, you should not smoke. It doesn't stop a lot of people from doing it, but... whew, that's one way to cut your vocal career short and, like, really fast. Is the, smoking... as it just destroys the line. I've seen people end their careers, say, get, lung disease or COPD or all kinds of just terrifying stuff. You know, actually, interestingly enough, Marvin, liquor, alcohol, intoxication, just drinking can actually lower the range of your voice. I remember, it was like a dinner party I had with a bunch of vocalists. We were all performing, and one of them was a male soprano who had a high F, and every time he'd take a drink, and he was kind of like, I think, getting a little drunk, but he'd vocalize, and then it was like, oh, I don't have my high F anymore, like he loses his top notes. Man, you're singing career, but you could get some raspy voice. Yeah, but I don't know, I'd rather have a voice. I'd rather, like, have a long vocal career, personally. Ooh, let's, but to each their own. That's a... door that closes, sometimes a new one. Yeah, but there's some things that you can avoid. Like, some doors you can avoid closing if you can help it. It's very difficult to make it in the vocal world. Like, very, very difficult already. And so, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents, though. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's 1:30. Okay, gotta go to bed. It's getting so late. That's true, best for bed. Yeah, if it's in your control, like... Okay. Whew. So that guy on YouTube who was here left when I was like, Twitch chat gave you the middle finger, but it's affectionate, and he never came back. But, I don't know. It's whatever. We have a sense of humor here. Okay. Oh, let's look at the luck for the day. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. We scared YouTube. The spirits are very displeased today. Hash browns. Nice. Ooh, I think we can I think I have potatoes in the fridge. Let's see if I can make them. Although I think I need oil. And speaking of, how do I make an oil? Slime, hardwood, gold bar. Okay, I don't want to make that just yet. I do want to make this. Wood, copper. Oh, I can't. Excuse me. We scared you too. That's okay, though. Tomorrow will be the 3-day egg festival. Hell yes! Oh, I'm so excited. Short them potatoes. 2 townspeople are selected each day to run a little shop, so make sure to swing by and check out what they have to offer. Oh, you know what? Let's go pet the cat. Oh. There we go. Squelching sound is just delightful. Alright. Let me make sure I got everybody. Cool. Ugh. I really need trees. But I want the trees to be relatively close. That's the annoying part. I can make tortillas. Wow. Well, let's make some moss soup, because that helps. Cat! Oh my god. Oh yeah, the cat's right in the way of the chest that I keep all my seeds in. My thing is, I don't want to get into an out of sight, out of mind thing. I guess what I can do is just put them here. Alright. What can you do? I just hope I remember to check those. Alright, let's go crack open some geodes. There's something else. Oh, prize ticket. Let's do that too. Something I want to do is look at the prices of, Robin. I think I want to get a mill. Get a mill going. Oh, why am I in here? Like on autopilot. Lots of maple seeds in the trash today. Okay. We should start, I think, upgrading all the things, but for now, let's just get these geodes. Soapstone. Wow. Is that something I can donate? Yeah, I can. Hell yes. Gimme. Sure, I'll take it. I think, so what I'm really excited for with this is that the next prize ticket prize should be a tree. Yeah. An orange tree, okay. Ooh. I bet I can do this, actually. $100 pieces of bone. Oh, look at us go. We're running so fast. Now that we've got the 2 Way of the Wind books. So Stardew's going great. It's been such a blast. We are on spring of year 2. Okay, I already forgot. What the hell am I doing? I guess putting stuff away.
Did I jump scare you?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet I did.
Yeah, that actually did jump scare me. Alex, thank you for the jump scare, I guess. That was funny. Oh, the bones. That's what I was doing. Hell yes. Okay, we've got this. Easy. Wonder if duck mayo makes great grilled cheese. Oh my god, I bet it does. I bet it does. Like, his duck egg is so good. Duck is just delicious in general. Alright. Let me actually just quickly... Gather 100 pieces of bone. Dang it! Of course, I should have known. I have to gather them. I can't just... Okay. Oh well. Long time Stardew. I've been playing for a while, yes. Yeah. I've been playing for years. This is not my first file. Okay, oh well. Gather your big bones, oh lord. One day to gather. Yeah. I don't really check the, I don't know. I thought it was gonna... I forget that the quest they do, it's like a proper fetch quest. My cat's name is Miso. I just went with the default name. But my, I could show you... So Miso, but we've got some, fun names. Chat named all of the, animals. So we have a KFC chicken, a nugget chicken, Roy, Snex, and Darnell. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go plant the tree in the greenhouse. I'm a duck! Well, ducks are wholesome. Okay, I am going to plant this tree right here. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, I do like the noticeable speed. With the, doesn't last super long, but it's still worth it. There we go. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, I have not foraged in a while. Okay. Okay, here we go. Should be able to get eel. Draw me a tarot. Yeah, sure thing. Let me catch the fish, pause the game, and then get a tarot card underway. Let's see. When it's convenient. Oh, you're good. You're good. It's why I like playing games like Stardew, or just games where... I'm gonna do the fairy tarot. 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season for fairies. That's why I really like playing games like Minecraft and Stardew, where I can just kind of pause whenever, that kind of thing. It's so pretty. That's the back of the deck. This is and will, I think, always be the kind of stream that favors the interaction, the connection. There are a lot of great streams that are like speedrun, or a particular skill, or like that kind of thing, but it's not... Oh no, it's your turn, Cozy Corner, it's your turn to get the infamous Anna Kendrick card. Comfortably Lost has had this card more than once. Dart has had it. I think Dark Firefox has had this card. Your Nasty Gas. I'm just thinking of all the streamers I've pulled this card for. Now it's your turn! I call this the Anna Kendrick card. It's the 9 of Spring in this season, because she looks like Anna Kendrick to me. Like, if I bring that all the way up. She just reminds me of Anna Kendrick. But this card is, The message for it is protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. And it's also associated with environmental conservation. It's just also like kind of ominous, not really ominous, but just kind of like that card can stack cups any day. That card girl can stack cups any day. Yeah, it's what a vibe. But congratulations, welcome to the Anna Kendrick card club. That's pretty fun. You have now gotten that card that everybody gets. I think eventually everyone's gonna get it. Okay. Wow. I didn't expect to pull that card. Thank you for your wisdom. I love Anna Kendrick. I haven't seen anything with her in it in a while. I still can't get over the fact that Anna Kendrick was in the Twilight movies. And I'm surprised that, like, I don't know. I mean, the casting I think works, but she's so good. She had such a kind of smallish role. Me too. Pitch Perfect are like my favorite. They are my favorite movies, and I love all three of them. I know a lot of people, you know, some people are OGs who like the first, and that's great, but I love the three. The arrangements are so fun too. Like the toxic arrangement in the third movie was it was phenomenal. Those movies are great. It's funny, we were talking about choral experience. I've done a lot of choral music, but I've done some show choir in high school. But after high school, I didn't really do, like, any show choir or that kind of thing. And Nublet, Section Rep, welcome in. Happy Monday. It's so good to see you. They're so silly, but they're great. They are amazing. The vocalization is phenomenal. I like the girls, too. They, like, it's kind of goals, like, to have a friend group like the Bellas. Like, I'd love to be in an ensemble like that. And the thing is, being a classically trained musician, I don't get a lot of opportunity to sing like pop music, and so those movies are they're great. They're fun. They're wonderful. They're a go-to, like definitely a good go-to comfort movie too. I also love the outfits, like the sailor outfits in I think it's the third movie. Those are my favorite because they're like all sequin, the red and white stripes. They're so cute. This is probably an eel. I bet this is an eel. Watch it be like a sea cucumber. Alright, it's a flounder. I was wrong. Throw me a tarot card, sure. You know what? For the chaos, let's just draw you also a fairy card. Excuse me, Chad. Ugh, the one thing with spring. Oh, Dart, I've been reading about your bug problem as the weather warms, and I thought of you because yesterday we had this long ass centipede. It was longer than my hand. It was one of those like venomous centipedes that you really don't want in the house, and it was just vibing in our living room. And Saltson had to take it out, and I was just thinking, oh my god, it's because of the weather change. And it wasn't a house centipede. The thing is, like, I've gotten accustomed to house centipedes. I don't care for them, but they're fine. They don't bother me. They used to, but now now this one was it was one of those wooded centipedes. They're not house centipedes at all. It just wandered in, and I was very like, yeah, I don't want that in the house. So we took it outside, and hopefully he's far away in the woods behind the house, but... Tis the season. Alright, Dart, I'm gonna draw you a card. Oh, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm living in constant PTSD now. I don't even know how they made a hole and just sit. Yeah, oh geez, that's the worst. That sucks. Ooh. Okay, you did not get the Anna Kendrick card. You actually got a very lovely card. This one is a card that has been pulled before. This is the King of Summer. I think Gas got this card a while back. I can't remember. It's very pretty. But he's got his staff. He's very majestic. He's got this very, like, planty foliage crown. Lots of like ferns and moss and ivy. The King of Summer is honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted. All features on this chat. Although honestly, I think this chat's pretty warm-hearted. I mean, what am I saying? Look at these streamers' backhanded compliments sound really passive-aggressive. Anyway, the King of Summer stands for a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. The King of Summer is like, I think the King of Cups card in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. It's a very good card. Honestly, the royalty cards, the royalty of the sweet cards are pretty fantastic. All right. Yay. Okay. There's like the white noise of the rain on the beach. Lots of fish. Let's catch more fish. Right, I want to catch one more fish and then head back to the to smoke all the fish. Oh my god. Not having much luck reeling one in. I miss having grilled fish. Oh, me too. Honestly, me too. I just miss the kinds of cookouts where you grill the fish that's been freshly caught. There's our eel. Yay. That's gonna bring in a pretty penny. I said that was gonna be my last fish, but... oh well. Poached fish! But, I just miss cookouts where you, like, grill fish that you caught, kind of thing. It's just... it's so good. Alright. Do my seafood people in chat have a preference for freshwater or salt? Yeah, the old catch and cook, yeah. Freshwater or saltwater. It's okay to not have a preference, too. Because I admit, I don't think I have a preference. It depends on how the fish is prepared and cooked. Some saltwater fish are pretty briny, just by default. Either or, yeah. But there's some saltwater fish that's just insanely good. Any fish is good when made how you like. Yeah. Gold bar in the trash. I thought today was a bad luck day. What the hell? I like my seafood. Me too. Me too. A lot of people don't, and that's fine. That is more than fine. To each their own, but seafood is the best. I could honestly be content with living on seafood, like a pescatarian diet. And I was flexitarian pescatarian for a while, meaning that I was eating primarily like fish, and like it wasn't for anything, it was just a sort of health thing that I tried out. But the thing is, I do like my red meat. I'm not I don't take a what do you call it? Alright, what do we have? We've got 3, 5, 6, 7. Alright, perfect. So 2 rounds of smoking. Hi, cat. You're in my way. One. Let's see. Nove got me to try scallop, and it turns out that's one of the shellfish I'm not... Oh, I'm so glad that you're not allergic to it. Scallop is delicious. Red, white, pink in the middle, meat is good. Yeah. I agree. Pink chicken! Yeah, I had brisket this, last Thursday. I used to go to a fishmonger that knew my dad, and each time he just put extra fish. Oh, that's so nice. The portions in South Carolina are so insanely huge. that, like, I always end up with multiple days of food. Like, I got, pho at that new place that opened, and they gave me this gigantic, like, toilet bowl. That's a very unflattering way to put it, because the pho was insanely good. But it was, like, it felt like as big as a toilet bowl. It's probably not helping to describe it in such an unflattering way. But I was so in awe. I actually got, like, 4 meals out of it. And I'm still, like, just surprised to this day that I got so much food out of that bowl. And part of it's also, I'm not, like, a crazy big like, I don't eat, like, big portions anyway. But, oh my god. That's a lot of food. Sorry, toilet bowls out there. That food was it was so good. That's the same, yeah. Yeah, it was, the bowl was enormous. I got so much food out of it. I got, like, four complete meals out of that. Alright. We're rich. Yeah, I like the extra fish, but sometimes part of me goes, oh, what the hell do I do? Yeah, because here in the States, it's pretty normal to take, like, a takeout box. To, like, take your leftovers home. Which is what I rarely ever go to a restaurant and can finish what's given to me. And it's largely because portions are so dang big that I'm like, I can't eat all this. To be honest, despite it being so much food, it isn't actually all that much food. I get full fast. I get really, really full fast. It's mostly broth. Oh, this one, they packed it. It felt like they put, like, 3 portions of noodles in it. Like, the whole base was just noodle. And more noodles than I'm used to seeing. Because you're right, traditional pho is usually just the broth. But this one, they packed it, and there was so much meat in it. I had slices of beef. I had slices of brisket. And then I had the beef tendon. Which is really, really tasty. But they put so much of it in there that I was just able to get so many meals out of it. Alrighty. Look at that. Oh, that's so nice. I wonder if I could smoke the seashells. Like, does the clam have, like, if I could, because I could technically put the clam and the oyster in the smoker and cook it, depending on the place. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah, South Carolina, my experience eating here, they give you so much food. Which is great. Because you get more bang for your buck, quite literally. And that's always nice. But, whew. Especially in California, plenty of fierce competition. They're paying anywhere for $13 to $20 for a bowl. I like seeing the meat. Yeah, for sure. The spirits are neutral today. I usually have to order a side of rice and some extra meat. Oh, sure, yeah. Mine came with a lot of meat. It's salmonberry season. Alright, today we get to go to the place. I got to try some sourdough for the first time. And it was pretty freshly baked. I won't go out of my way to the bakery. Oh, yeah. I'd like to surprise him. He's a fan of leeks. Could you bring one to me? I guess. Okay. Let's go pet the babies. That should be everybody but the cat. Yeah. I have to check. Give me the fish. Sourdough's delicious. I need to get my starter going again. Aww. Yeah. I made some bread during the pandemic back in the day. I don't have like a bread maker or anything like that. I'll admit I don't eat a lot of bread, but it's a good skill to have, and for me it's just nothing beats a good home-baked bread. Okay, there we go. How do you proceed in doing sourdough and making it rise nicely? Oh, sunflower sunground, right about now. I can't have it often though, not for any reason other than I never want to get tired of it. Oh, I get that feeling. There's some foods I don't think I can get tired of. Homemade bread is superior. Yes, it is. And probably better for you. Just in general. I don't like my layout of these beans. But it's fine. To really make sure that I've got everything. I think I got it all. Ooh, look at those happy veggies! They're so cute. Pho is sacred to me. I just know how to do a good old baguette, but it all depends on location and humidity. Yeah! Oh my god, that's so true. Okay, so I've already been here. Wait, do I have enough? I do not. It helps there isn't a good place near me. Oh, so basically the temperature being constant. What if the starter seems active but does not look fed? Oh. Dart's asking all the right questions. Now I'm curious too. Go ahead and just sell this. Oh, you know what? No, keep the chub because we could make like sushi now. Or like sashimi. Assuming that I have the recipe for. Oh, hey! That's a first. Okay, I don't think. Oh, I don't have the recipe for. I don't have rice. Save the chub. Save the burger. Alright, let's go salmonberry hunting. Is it funny? Wait, what's funny? Basically the temperature. Oh, is it runnies? I don't know why it took my brain a moment. I do want to go. You know what? Actually, salmonberry is nice. Let's just go to the town. Let's go to Calico. Okay, sure. Because to me that sounds like you maybe need to feed it more. My starter looks like super thick pancake batter after feeding. Ooh, one time I tried it was runny. Yeah, I never got it that thick dewy paste. Oh, this guy. Guys, let's make something really disgusting. Alright, let's do, what will you have? Okay. Let's do shrimp. With cherry syrup. Oh, that's it? That's not too bad. Shrimp donut. Oh, hell yes. Yeah, that's kind of nasty. 1 energy. Perfect. Gloriously disgusting. Oh. Gimme. Not too bad. Shrimp donut, no thank you. Ooh. Ooh, I bet I can do this one. Let's head back for now. I want to fool around a little bit. Sure. Who runs the blacksmith in Pelican Town? What season does garlic grow? Oh, shit. I want to say... feed it more, keep an eye on it. It should double. Once it's doubled, it's ready. If you wait too long, you'll miss peak and it will deflate, thus becoming... This is the stuff that I will say that has always kind of intimidated me about bread making. Okay. What season can you catch carp? I want to say any season. Because it's just kind of constant. Yeah, I think it's honestly, I think it's any season. Where might you catch the stonefish? Mine level 20. Very good, I'm impressed with your knowledge, friend. Here's your prize. Okay, hell yes. Alright, here's the good stuff. Let's meet Sandy. Alright. I can't wait. What are we doing? Yep, keep me posted. I'm not a pro or anything, but I've been baking for about 2 years on and off. The outfits, I know, I love the outfit. 3 new outfits during the festival. Yeah, that's why, like, I missed it last year because I didn't have the bus. Watch her, like, dress me up as, like, Fred Flintstone or, like, a trash can or... I don't know. The sound effects are pretty, fantastic. Baking sourdough, I just bake cakes, cookies, sometimes bread. That's pretty awesome. She dressed me like Lewis. Oh no. Alright, let's see how she dressed me. She dressed you like Lewis. That's unfortunate. I can't wait for you to see the new you. Oh boy. What the hell? Oh, you know what? It's kinda cute. I don't dislike it. Cowboy hat. Excavator shirt. Farmer pants. Alright. I'm gonna trash this. I guess I'll keep the shorts. That looks kind of adventure. It does! It's very Indiana Jones. I love baking. I haven't done much lately, but I should get back. I would love to do some baking. Alright, now... I'm not prepared at all for the Skull Cavern, but why don't we just fool around? Oh, I should, Oh, it's a snail. Where are the booth people? I'm gonna buy some ingredients to, yay, and do a bunch of cookies and cake for the weekend. That sounds amazing. I should probably talk to Harvey. I just don't care about him. Like, at all. Alright. So, the iridium thing, I'd love to get 10 pieces of iridium, but I have never gotten 10 pieces of iridium. Oh, shoot! What did I just select? Oh, dang it! Ugh. Well, I guess we're collecting, I'll be right back. This is fine. This is all fine. Well, I'm just... Alrighty, okay. Pieces of iridium ore. Oh my god, okay, I don't think I'm gonna do this. Oh well. Whatever. We can try, we can but try, right? Yo, bro, just want to show some real support for your stream because you've seriously got potential. I'd be happy to... Wow, how'd you find... That was the first message I got when I went live. Like, within a minute of going live. That is really funny. Oh, you know what? I am so proud of everybody for the copy pasta talent. Okay. Oh, it's these guys. No effect, okay. I think, moving forward, I should, prepare for the Skull Cavern. Ooh, let's just do this. 100 calico eggs. Wow, look at that. We're rich. Tell him James sent you. I'm keeping that one that's gold. Yeah, anything can be a copy paste if it's long enough or strategic, or strangely specific enough. Yeah, I got a kick. At one point, there was someone doing a music theory copy pasta, and I'm like, oh no, my worlds are colliding, and it was really funny. I'm not gonna lie, it made me laugh, but it was also like a little surreal. Oh, hell yes, give me. Okay. We may have a shot after all. But yeah, the Alabama Beach Mouse copy pasta, which I believe did not actually originate in Baldman. It just became prolific in his channel, but... ooh, I want this room. Wow. No effect. I did not actually want to catch that. I'm trying to kill the slimes. Oh boy. So many things. I need a... Okay. I just want... This is what I want access to. Carl East.
X100. Beach. Mouse. Beach mouse. Beach. Mouse. Beach 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 mouse.
Thank you so much for the bits, Alex. Oh, I love it. Never parallel fits unless you're making power metal. Aspiring composers. Apparently, someone kept going on the Wikipedia of the beach mouse and kept TTSing it and became a meme. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, the salmon berry does so little. You know what? It works. It works. Hell yes. Let's just grab this, because why not? 15 iridium ore. Let's go. Ooh, there's a hole. 3 levels. And then there's Rapto, who gives new meaning to Fruit Girl, the Fruit Club. Shoot. Okay, I gotta eat, these. Okay. Yay. Okay, well, I'm probably not gonna get the iridium ore, but I'm not gonna lie, this has been a great, like, haul. For a Skull Cavern run, this has been pretty fantastic. I love the Fruit Club. It just, oh my god, it's so great. Oh, you're not iridium, but you're still special. So slow! Ooh. I kind of love them. They're such a mood. Ooh, it's so dejected. Same. I heard that the rants on Saturday night were amazing. And I'm looking forward to catching up with that VOD. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's eat this. Oh, perfect. Okay, thank goodness. $25 calico eggs. Apparently it was an actual shit show. I usually don't show up on viewer levels for that reason sometimes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw, like, a couple of clips. I saw a couple of clips. I'm not gonna lie. I know that it's the memes, and I know it's funny when it happens, but there is a part of me that genuinely does feel bad for him. I know it's fine, and, you know, it's not my, probably not my place to feel bad, but just, I don't know. I can imagine that kind of thing gets beyond exhausting, so I do feel for him. Like, sometimes when you're a streamer, you kind of have to babysit your chat, and he's got a pretty, he's got a very chaotic chat, which isn't a bad thing. Oop, 1 iridium ore, 14 left. Not finding any staircases. Wow. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh, hell yes. Alex, thank you.
Temp Alex cheered. X100.
Beautiful. It's music to my ears. Wow, that was glorious. That was okay, I thought I saw an eel, or not an eel, a serpent coming after me. Okay, we're 22 floors down. Wow, look at all this. Love when that happens. Oh, I don't love these guys. Can I make cherry bombs at least? Okay, no staircase. We weren't so lucky. That's a lot of R's! That's tame compared to what we hear. Yeah. Oh my god, the copy pasta TTSs are... You know what's funny though? So I do, you know, I check like Baldman's Discord regularly. And when I see people talking about the TTSs, and apparently there have been some pretty annoying ones. And that honestly cracks me up to no end. I can't imagine what goes on in that stream. Yeah, it's interesting. Shit show Saturdays will never not crack me up. Those are like my favorite VODs. I also just like having it playing while my husband's around because I like watching him react to the nonsense. Haha! Iridium! Gimme, 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 gimme. Of course. Thank you. Don't watch the clock! Oh, jeez. Of course. Oh god, I don't like this. Alright, I'm gonna just keep going, because those things are just non-stop spawning. Ooh, give me. Thank you. We are getting so many calico eggs. This is glorious. What do I have for food? Oh, you know what? Let's eat one of these again. It's a shame that it's... Oh well, I want to stay in here as late as possible. Although I don't have a way to get back easily, so if I faint, that's not good. Although I think I'm just... as long as I don't die. If I faint, it's, I think it's just that you lose money. But if you die, you lose stuff. Oh, I really hope that... Okay, no spicy eel will go to waste. There we go. Will you give me spicy eel? No, you will not, but it's okay. Wow. What the heck are you? A strange doll. Okay. That's curious. I think there's a totem in the festival, no? Oh, yeah, there is. You're right. Yeah, he'll warp me back, but... It's more about if I'm far away from a ladder. Hey. I really hope he drops me a spicy eel. What? Okay, I've got a lot of junk. Whoops. Alright, we're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. I know, it's late. It's late. Oh boy. Alright, we gotta get back. Dang it. Well, you know what? We got 238. Question is, do I want to just quickly... Let me actually clear... throw out some of this stuff. I can throw out the wood too. Ooh, let's do... Okay. Oh, am I already out of calico eggs? No. Alright, it's time to go. Worth it. Worth it. Alright. I gotta get back. That was amazing. Gonna be very close. We've got this. Alright, the goal is just to get into the bed. Just to get into the bed. Wow! Wow! Yep. And we did it. And we did it. I think that's a great place to end. I'd love to continue, but I got things I gotta work on, but I also, oh my god, the festival's such a vibe! All the music's already joyful. Oh, this is great. And look at all that spicy eel. Okay, today's... so for this day, the intention is going to be to aim to get to the Skull Cavern, like to focus on Skull Cavern. But we'll do that next time. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching. That was fun. That was like seriously so much fun. Yeah, thanks for streaming. It was fun. Yeah, it's good to be back. The conversations are always, they are the highlight of my time. I'm not being like, I don't mean to be cheesy. They are really the highlight of my time here. It's always so nice. And it's nice to have respectful conversations that do tread on deeper things. Like our conversations on artists and history and just some of the things, to be able to be like, respectfully explore topics and have engaging conversations and connect with the history, I think is important and fascinating. And in our day and age where everybody is rage baiting and everyone's angry, it's nice to have that. It is nice to have that. And but yeah, thank you all so much for the vibes, for hanging out, for all the good stuff. I think we met some new people today too, which is always fun. But yeah, we will continue this tomorrow, same time. Dead internet is real. Yeah, it's just. Tribalism is a thing, and algorithms are meant to aggravate. They're meant to... Fear, anger, all of those are the emotions that get clicks. And so the whole algorithm is... I mean, it's designed to divide, but, you know... It's up to us as individuals to try to rise up above it. At least to be aware that the internet is working in a very... Or at least social spheres within the internet are working in a very particular way, but... We have to kind of create our own, I don't know what the word is. But I'm also someone who's burnt out of social media, so I don't know. But thank you all so much for watching. We will continue this tomorrow. 9:30 is the stream time, 9:30 Eastern specifically. Eastern is in daylight time right now, just for everyone. I know that people around the world do not transition to their different time zones, so I try to be very mindful of that. So we're in Eastern Daylight Time, that's EDT, not EST. EST is 1 hour behind EDT. So, I don't know why I'm saying this. All my regulars know when I'm live. But, you know, for anyone who is, you know, We're a lurk friendly, we're a VOD friendly stream. But I will, yeah. That's an ending. Take care, everyone.